A lot of people are wondering what we can do now that Donald Trump is president and how we can push back and how we can fight back. Well, the one thing we could have done in advance was vote for Kamala Harris. But since that isn't what happened, since she did not win the election in November, now all we can do is talk loud and talk about all the things that Donald Trump is doing. And for those of you that have followed me for a long time, you know I like to regularly appear on a podcast. I joined the Rational Boomer on his podcast today, and I am today's guest. We talked about a lot of things. We talked about Donald Trump's first week and all of the blitz of executive orders he's signing. We talked about how he's not going to get his way with a lot of these executive orders, how weak he looks on the world stage. Um, we talked about what potentially could happen because of it and what we are hearing as far as other issues involving Donald Trump and him getting things through Congress, where the breaking points may be with the Republican Party and what they might do. Um, we had a very good conversation. We talked for about an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes. I encourage you to check it out. I will link the Rational Boomer below in my TikTok video. Um, Now, I encourage you to go check out the Rational Boomer either here on TikTok, or if you want the podcast, you can search for Rational Boomer on Spotify or wherever you get your podcast, or go over to YouTube, search for Rational Boomer, and you will find him. There is a link tree in my bio on my platform. Everywhere I have my content posted, that will lead you to the Rational Boomer as well if you need help finding his podcast. But while you're over on YouTube, if you are watching the video version over there, I encourage you to check me out on YouTube as well. I post all of my content up over there. Analyticaliowan on YouTube. Again, link tree in my bio. I post all my TikToks, all my lives, which I need to do more of. Um, and I post some longer form videos that are too long for TikTok and some of the other places I post my content. Just where I explain, how certain parts of the government work, and some things I've seen people get routinely wrong. So I encourage you to check me out. Check out the podcast today. It was a great show. I know I've had some people messaging me, asking me when I'm going to be back. Well, I'm back as today's guest, so I encourage you all to check it out. Again, search Rational Boomer wherever you get your podcasts, or go to YouTube, search for Rational Boomer, or check out the link tree in my bio. There is a link there to the Rational Boomer's link tree, which will get you to everywhere where he has the podcast. Another good episode. Hope you guys all enjoy it.